Who helped get legal marijuana growing and building in Colorado is selling part of his business now to a famous musician, who was well known for his lyrics, his bandana, and his advocacy for pot. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch looks at the cannabis commerce connection.
So our genetic library, which is all of our mother plants, are right in this neighboring room.
We first met Nick Hice in October at his marijuana grow facility in Denver. Hice grew up in Waynesville, Warren County. His parents had a nursery, so a green thumb came naturally.
And we plant them into one of these 3-inch cubes. So basically they're going from a 1-inch plug into a 3-inch cube, and we'll stick them in these for another week and a half to 2 weeks until we get really good root development coming out of these plants.
Starting in 2009, Hice and his partners were among the first to grow, manufacture, and sell medical and then recreational marijuana as Colorado legalized both. But now, Hice and his associates have sold most of their company to another marijuana pioneer.
If you ask old Will to say, here's the deal, friends, it's all going to pot.
Country music legend Willie Nelson and Nelson's company are the buyers.
And we did want to make sure that we found the right fit and the right person to sell the company to. So yeah, absolutely, there is a coolness factor there.
Hice says Nelson is committed to working with small farmers, not big businesses, as Nelson markets his brand called Willie's Reserve.
You know, Willie Nelson, obviously, he's a very successful man. He didn't necessarily need to get into cannabis to make money, so he wants to. He's an activist, you know. He admittedly smokes cannabis for medical purposes. He drinks less. He takes fewer medications, pills, and things like that because of cannabis. So he's a true activist.
Hice and his partners will keep their Denver Relief Consulting, advising others worldwide about how to make green from growing green. But what about Ohio, Hice's home state? Buckeye voters rejected legal pot last year, but the legislature recently okayed very limited medical marijuana.
The program's supposed to be up and running by 2018 for medical. I would say chances are by 2020 or so, Ohio will be voting on adult use 21 and over.
Nick Hice continues on the cutting edge of marijuana legalization. He's involved with a voter petition drive to get on-premises use of marijuana legal for lounges, bars, restaurants, and so on in Denver, assuming an official neighborhood group is okay with that. And that plan will be a first in the country. Hice is back in the tri-state this weekend. That's how I talked to him. But his cannabis consulting business, as Willie Nelson might put it, well, Nick Hice will be back on the road again. Back to you.
Jeff, thanks. Government policy on marijuana is mixed. The Drug Enforcement Agency today said that pot will remain a Schedule I substance, just like heroin and cocaine, because there is no scientifically proven medical benefit. But 25 states and the District of Columbia have legalized either medical or recreational marijuana, or both. 8 more states vote on some form of legalization in November.
A lot of tri-state